Today is January the 30th, 1-30, and our title is Block 3D-N. Block 3D-N. Sketchbook's opened up here. Oh, looks like I've got one more spot left. Gonna have to add some paper. 1-30. Don't forget to put that in your box. And let's get started. We're going to start at the top today and work our way down. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 2 dots, one on each side. Find the middle, go above and below. Connect each part until you have a foreshortened square, which should look basically like a squashed diamond. Okay, foreshortening means it's coming towards you, it's tilting away from you. Okay, either direction. Okay, we're going to move the left side down, straight up and down. We're going to move the right side down, straight up and down. Equal lengths, please. And we're going to move the middle, straight up and down. And this should be longer than the other two. If you're not sure, just line them up. I can see right away, perfect length. Okay, connect this angle here. Connect this angle here. Okay, so now we got to pull the N out of here, and how we're going to do that is we're going to come over on this side just a little bit, and we're going to come straight up, not quite halfway, almost. Do the same thing, but we're going to start from the top on the right and come in, go right to about here. Okay, you're following this angle and this angle, this straight line. Okay, angle it down for the inside of the N. This same angle, follow that right to there to make the other part of your N. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase this bottom part right inside here because I'm not going to need that anymore. Get rid of that. But what I am going to need is another line going back right at this point. You see how this is moving this direction? You're going to do the same thing right here, like that. Okay, so that takes care of the bottom. The bottom's finished except for shading. Now let's take care of the top. Okay, at this point and at this point, you're going to need to bring it back to here following this angle. So you should have it like this and like this. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty easy. You're just following it back. At this point, you're going to erase this middle part here and here. And we have one more line that we need to add. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring this point right here straight down just like this. And there you have it. Okay, so you've got everything you need except for the shading. So let's go ahead and take care of that shading and then we'll be done. We're going to do a blended shading from dark to light, a gradual shading, change in value, dark here, and as you move up to the light, where the light is hitting it, you're just going to lighten that up. Okay, just like that. You're going to do the same thing inside here, except you're going to make it dark here and then move down and lighten it as you go. Okay, now the left side right here is going to get some shadow, but this is going to be a solid shading, so there's no big deal. Now one thing you'll want to watch when you're doing your shading or you're doing any sketching is what's underneath of your paper. You guys can probably see, oh absolutely you can see, I can tell right away, that underneath this paper is part of my folder right here. Okay, which is causing this line to form across here. That's fine. Just make sure you watch for that when you're putting things in. Okay, darken that just a little bit. Alright, last thing we need is a cast shadow and we'll be done. So this angle is coming this way. So you're going to create your cast shadow from this point to this point following this same angle, like this. And then just stop at that corner. Make sure that it's dark. And then it goes right up to the edge of the N. And that's it. That is your block 3D in. So I'd like you to make one of these today. Please watch your proportion. Try to keep everything as equal as possible. Make sure you watch your angles that they line up. Okay, if you're not sure, just angle your pencil and just scoot it up and it should line up. Same thing this way. Should line up. Okay, don't forget to add your shading. You've got a blended shading, a change in value from dark to light here on the inside, and then here on the bottom on the inside. This should be a solid shading on the left, and you've got a cast shadow coming off of the bottom. Please erase any lines or marks that you don't need.